Okay, so now let's go towards let's try your system. Say system. What is in the system? So we have inventory management. We have animation system. We have character movement. We have camera management. This is actually some of the technical stuff. What else do we have? We have an inventory management, dialogue system. We have, what else does an adventure game engine, what would that have? We could say collision and stuff like that. Collision and pathfinding and all that stuff. So don't forget user interface, and then stuff like collision and pathfinding. Now I'm going to be using Armory3D, which probably has some basic stuff like collision and stuff. I'll probably make use of the collision system, even though I'm doing 2D. I guess I could put, billboard, or sprite management. Okay. Actually, I think it's supposed to be an extra E on that. Yeah, see, I already wrote that there. Okay. So now how does this work? Okay, so I create a story, I create a setting, I create a plot, I create characters. I could say character arcs, because that's the kind of their individual stories or their individual plots, you might say. So character arcs. Okay, setting plot, exploration, locations and maps, and puzzles. So when I start, I will start by writing a story. Okay, so let's see. Maybe I should remove these lines here because they're part of the same deal. So this will be coding coding scripting, like that. So that way we can do that. Okay. So this up here will be the game design. This will be the, I don't know what you call that. Programming design? Technical design? I guess I could say technical design. Technical design, that. So we'll have to have these, like, we'll have to have backgrounds, character animation, objects, object animations, cutscenes, sound effects, music, and then the coding and scripting has to do with the system, sprite management, inventory, animation, character movement, camera management, dialogue system, user interface, collision pathfinding, probably scripting. itself, which would be for like characters, non-player characters, or timed events or whatever. So I could put timed events in there too, maybe. Possible event system. Okay, we'll say that, possible event system. Okay, so what do I, okay, now this is the game design, so what should I do? Okay, character design, character arcs should be under characters. We'll do that. We'll say concept art for characters. Maybe I should put objects as a thing in here. I don't know. Concept art doesn't have to do with specifically with the actual character design. It does though. It's actually the visual design of the character. So see, I'm gonna be doing puzzles. Design a puzzle, design, let's say, an inventory puzzle. So maybe I should have art and sound design as their own things. So let's copy that, and let's do art design and sound design. That. Okay, so concept art. Okay, and then we do characters. Locations, objects. Sound design will have what will we have? Sound effects, music. Actually, I'm not sure about sound design. I guess we'll have to figure it out when we get to it. Alrighty. So let's see something here. How long have I been recording for this video? 23 minutes. Alrighty. So let's locations, objects, art design, sound effects and music, technical design, audio, sound effects and music. It's gonna be See, I can do a concept art, but as far as sound design goes, that might be part of the technical design. I'll have to just leave this here. Alrighty, so I'm going to save this, and so the next thing I'm going to start on, I guess, is I'm going to start on the setting and the plot. Okay. So we are going to do a new document. and we are going to. Now the thing that I'm not sure of is whether I should I do a plot point based deal? Should I just do kind of a general thing, some sort of outline? Or maybe I should start this sort of like a script story treatment, or a like a 1 page, like a synopsis of the story. Maybe I should do it like that. All the major events. Okay, so the name of the game is Enchanted Lands. Okay. Synopsis. Enchanted Lands. A real magic kingdom. Trying to make ends meet. Resort to tourism in order to be profitable. Okay, so the idea here is it's this real magic kingdom, and they don't have much money. They just barely exist. And so what happens is one of the characters, a wizard who shall remain nameless right now, suggests to the king that they should make this Enchanted Lands into a tourist resort, because he thinks that from all the different worlds there are connected to Enchanted Lands. Now I kind of have all this stuff in my head, but I'm like remaking it because I'm kind of wanting to start from scratch here. So, besides, I'm not going to write the whole backstory here in the text here. I'm going to tell you the backstory a little bit, so that you know where we're going, and then I will write down the story, because this is the important part of the story, is where we're starting the game from. Okay, so basically what happens is there's this enchanted kingdom, and it's set in what's called what's called the sunny nexus of worlds, basically. So basically it's in this kind of midpoint. All these different magical realms are connected, including our own, right? So what they decided to do is they decided to make Enchanted Lands to become a resort, so people from different worlds, different realms can actually come into Enchanted Lands and have a vacation. And the vacation is, of course, like a fantasy vacation. Like, you can slay dragons, you can become princesses or kings or wizards, or there's various things in here. So, or you can just stay at the hotels. You don't even need to go into the, you don't have to go to any of the schools and do any kind of adventuring or exploring or anything like that. Sort of like how Walt Disney World is set up, where they have a ton of resort hotels, so you can actually go there, stay there just for the hotels. You don't need to go into the parks, but then you can also go into the parks and have some fun in the parks. So this is sort of like that.